Good morning everybody. Okay, we're in the power room and I'll just come over here and turn these noisy fans off because they don't need to be on. Okay, so there's a little thermal switch just there which is meant to come on at 30 degrees and it's not even 20 degrees right now, and that there is just a timer. Okay, and we have that little thermal switch controlling these two fans. Now these fans, these are server fans. They're very good. I've got another couple of brand new spare ones here. They're a very thick, heavy fan, and they draw 1.6 amps at 12 volt DC. So they shift a damn lot of air, So I do have some more thermal switches, but rather than just replace that thermal switch to run the exhaust fans to suck the heat out of the power room, I'm going to put in a straight thermal controller. Okay. And it's designed for DC. That thermal switch, you can run it off DC or AC, but it's got little points in there, a little bit of heat sensitive metal, and they burn out and arc out with the direct current, and they're obviously burnt out, and the fans are just, well, the fans are on until the timer turns them off, but when the timer comes on it early in the morning, the fans just start up straight away. And even though it's only just over 3 amps for both the fans, you know, that's 3 amps, isn't it? I mean, you just don't want to, and the noise, you know, you don't need it if you don't want that noise, you know, if it's not needed. Other than that, everything else in the power room is just working incredibly well. The batteries are already at 97%. This one's currently putting in 43 amps, and this one's just idling along at 18 amps, and that's charging my batteries and running my house from those two inverters there. But anyway, and that's my 48 volt to 12 volt power supply down there. Okay, so what we're going to do is take all that out, install this one unit, and the programming, I've got it printed on a bigger piece of paper, but there's the programming of it there. And then Ziggy's going to program it on and off, and then it'll actually be controlled by the temperature and not by the timer, which is what we initially had before that little heat sensitive switch burnout. It lasted a few years, but you know, it's time to get rid of it and see how long and how well these ones last. Okay, I got these off Amazon. It's got a little programming switch and up and down to program it with. It shouldn't be too hard. 4 settings. Yeah, so I'll get on with this, and we'll be back, I don't know, in a little while and show us how it all goes. Okay, well there it is. It's all programmed and wired, and the thermostat's just dangling down. I got a hot air gun here. I'm just going to put it on low. Watch the temperature go up. When it gets to 30, it should kick in. Lovely. Alright, and here I've got a cold pack. I'm just going to put the cold pack on it You should see the temperature come down. And it's set to go off. There we go. It works, darling?
Yes, marvellous.
Marvellous?
Yeah, never thought it would.
Never thought it would, she said. She's got no faith in me at all, this woman. None. Absolutely zero. Alright? It's amazing how shit works because she got so little faith. If you had more faith in me, more stuff would probably work, woman. What?
Yeah, all good.
All good. Alright, so there we go. So I'll replace that. And this is actually designed for DC. Okay, those little thermocouplers I was using, well, they say they're AC or DC, but they're basically designed for AC because the points aren't tough enough in them for DC. There we go, end of video. And it's working. Let me unplug this. And we got to work out where we want that temperature probe to go, darling. Alright, keep safe everyone. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Bye for now.